Hiramatsu sees that as a sign that Toranaga is pulling a huge hoax and has more tricks in his sleeve. Then, Buntaro and Mariko once again come into focus. Buntaro suggests that they commit suicide together and stay away from whatever Ishido or Okibo have in store for them while seeming to be making tea for Mariko. On the other hand, he poses it as though he is giving her a gift that she has been anticipating. Luckily, Mariko stops Buntaro in his tracks and tells him to postpone his murderous thoughts of her and stopping her from living the life she truly wants. Because it moves the awful Buntaro to tears, this scene in Shogun is the best. More television shows and movies should include sad males crying like Buntaro. John just gets into a heated fight with Salomon in an attempt to rally his soldiers so they can repair the Erasmus and head home. The next day, John tries to team up with Yabashige. He claims he can assemble the personnel required to get the Erasmus running. However, he needs a flag to fly. In order to guarantee their future in these turbulent times, Toranaga wants Yabashige to support him as he approaches his demise and vice versa. John goes so far as to remind Yabashige of the cliff event in order to emphasize the idea that one may control their own destiny. But because Yabashige doesn't want to betray Toranaga, he declines to work with John. In another scene, Lady Jin surveys the plot of land that would serve as her tea house's protected area. It is revealed that Suji's church would be located close to the courtesan site when he arrives. The Christians won't object to this arrangement if they are progressive. They will be against this arrangement if they are regressive. The metaphorical ball is now in their court, thanks to Toranaga. While pleading with Okiba to free the captives and presumably regretting what she has done to Okiba's mental state, Lady Dioen dies back in Osaka. The generals of Edo, Hiramatsu, Buntaro, Yabashige, Omi, and others attend the signing of the Pledge of Loyalty. Toranaga declares that Yabashige will travel to Osaka to bring the firearms to Ishido along with the names of everyone who will also surrender. All of the generals disagree with Toranaga's choice to surrender without a fight. Remaining unwavering, Toranaga declares that he will not tolerate any more deaths at his hands. Hiramatsu issues a warning, saying that Toranaga will be killed by seppuku if he doesn't engage in combat. Not even that can convince Toranaga. So, after slashing his belly, Hiramatsu calls Buntaro to behead him. Even when it appears like Toranaga has given up on himself, he assures Buntaro that he shouldn't give up on Toranaga. And with that, Hiramatsu passes away. Subsequently, Toranaga discloses that everything was a part of his scheme to align John and Yabashige with him while creating the impression that Ishido and Okiba were against him. It seems that Hiramatsu's passing was a necessary sacrifice. How may Toranaga benefit from this? I'm curious to see if it really affects Toranaga's strategy to eliminate Ishido and Okiba, but I'm not sure. Shogun, Episode 8, ends with Lady Dioen getting ready for her burial. It appears that Lady Okiba agrees to Ishido's suggestion for them to be married and establish themselves as Japan's power couple. John and Yabashige may be seen getting ready to invade, rather than submit, in Osaka. Omi alerts Yabashige of the potential costs of this partnership, but Yabashige ignores him because he is too relieved that his death is not in vain for Toranaga. But Mariko spoils Yabashige's intentions by promising to see to it that he gets to Osaka and gives himself in on behalf of Toranaga. It remains to be seen now if Yabashige would have the guts to stand up to Mariko. Returning to Edo, Toranaga ends his stay with the sick old sad man, and pays a visit to Nagakado's cremation site to express his gratitude for inadvertently allowing him the time he needs to amass his resources. It's clear that Toranaga intends to pour blood and that he has an army within easy sight of everyone. He simply waits for his adversaries to become complacent so that they are completely caught off guard when he launches his attack. The miniseries' last 2 episodes will undoubtedly be jam-packed with action. Thus, be ready for everything that may arise.